Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Build a Zoo, where I really need to do something about all of these dead chickens! Look at all of these dead chickens! I cannot believe how many there are, and oh my gosh. I think my vet is just standing here kind of horrified. He's like, what's happened? Like, what is going on? Here, I'm gonna give him a huge bonus because we have millions of dollars, so he doesn't need to stress about anything here, right? Right? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, okay, this person's already very happy, but I'm gonna go ahead and give her like a big bonus as well because I feel really bad that Perry has to stare at all of these dead chickens. Yeah, everybody's complaining about the smell. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't realize so many of our chickens in our little egg coop area had passed away, and we need to do something about that. I might have to go ahead and potentially build another one of the furnaces so I can have more than one person handling the sheer quantity of animals that we need to take care of. And also the incinerator, not the furnace. And I think I might actually need to go ahead and use some of these upgrades and possibly get another animal undertaker, which allows you to unlocks one more extra animal undertaker pack, allows you to employ up to 10 junior animal undertakers per processor. No, I'm glad I read that carefully. The undertakers I don't want, because they're actually the people who go around like collecting all of your animals to go ahead and turn them into meat or turn them into belts, and I'm not gonna do that. No, not to our animals. So it seems like I might actually, even if just temporarily, need to get ourselves another incinerator. And I really don't want to, but I think we definitely need to. So I'm gonna actually put the incinerator over here, and we're going to just close our eyes and not think about the fact that it's next to all of the food processing for our animals. Just saying. And we're gonna hire Jeffrey. And Jeffrey's going to be really satisfied with their job and hopefully go around and help out with all of those chickens because we need a little bit of help. And I think we might need to go ahead and actually have those upgrades to really get things moving too. But phew, okay. Having so many dead chickens was not my game plan. And also we need to release a bunch of chickens, because we are not getting, oh, there's a bunch of dead chickens in here too. We are not getting the chickens that I was going for. And I'm trying to unlock all the variants of chickens because I love chickens and I want to do a whole bunch of chicken crossbreeds. So with that in mind, now that we have unlocked the ability to go ahead and have as many CRISPR splicers as we want, I think I'm actually going to leave a little room so people can have like one more farm back here. And I am going to actually have, yeah, and leave a little room so people can go ahead and have, yeah, I want them to be able to use maybe more windmills. And then I'm going to put this one, let's see, right? Well, if I was going to add a windmill, how much space does it need? It needs to come all the way down here. All right, I'm going to put in this, and this CRISPR splicer is going to be more or less just for chickens. So let's make sure that Errol is super happy with their job. And I have been having a really hard time getting the chicken variants I want because we don't have enough of these little guys. So we're gonna clone more of these types of chickens. There we go. And then we'll come into the breeding facility and hopefully start being able to breed new types of chickens. And once I figure that out, we'll release a whole bunch of other chickens to the wild. Meanwhile, I am going to come over, and since we're already over here, I want to make sure I'm utilizing all of these places correctly. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay. We're going to move the CRISPR down one. And I want to start trying to finish off a few of the places that, like, no guests ever come over here, thankfully, where we can kind of add in new crops. I wonder if I should, do I have any bamboo? I do have a lot of bamboo. I don't think I have a lot of corn held in the storeroom, but I don't know if that's just because the corn hasn't been harvested yet. And we have a ton of wheat, but I feel like the wheat does not get turned into things that I need it to be. Field capacity 18 plants. All right, I'm gonna have that added in. And then you gotta go to heat maps, you guys, because if you don't go to heat maps, you're never going to have all of your helpful little farmers come and start working on these fields too. All right, all of you guys need to get over here, make something happen. Phew. All right, we got chickens on the way. We have hopefully new animal undertakers on the way as well. Let's see, we'll do this. I don't think I need, yeah, I don't need the log paths when we're just using employee zones. And then nobody has been doing my processing for flour and everything. So I'm really hoping that as we start getting the wheat kernels, so process through farm processor, we need more wheat. And as we start getting more wheat, I think somebody should start processing it and pulling it into the warehouses. So we'll play with that because I think we're finally getting to the point. How's my wheat doing? Field size 20, ready for harvesting 20. So we should actually have the crop pickers be coming over here shortly and working on my wheat. And eventually we might move a lot of our fields like over here, way out of the way of all the guests, just to try to make things even more efficient. But oh, and speaking of making things more efficient, I should definitely give these guys the ability to walk a little faster to where they need to go. There we go. And also I think I'm going to block them off with like tall grass and bushes so they stop walking on the grass. Because it's like, you fools! This is why you're going slower, because you're going in the wrong direction. Like, don't be silly. Where are you going? Like, for crying out loud. There we go. Like, you have to corral and herd your employees back onto the paths they're supposed to be on now and then, but that's okay. One of the other things I haven't unlocked yet that I definitely should, whoops, okay, gonna need that spot, is actually some more of the rock decorative packs. However, I don't think I have anything to spare from my decoration sets right now. All right, we'll put down some St. John's wort in a few places. You fools! Stay on the path, for crying out loud. Like, what are you all doing? All right, and then let's come over. I don't want the vine tree. Ooh, little tree stump. That's actually kind of cute. I'll put down a couple tree stumps. See, and now everybody is behaving so much better when they're like, oh boy, boss says I can't come over here because, like, there's a tree in the way. All right, we're gonna reset this geneticist so they're not wandering over here anymore. And look at how much better that is now. You silly people, you need to go up and down this little path. And now we have another crop picker who I think is coming back to her spot. And that means, yay, look at that, the wheat kernels. Sure enough, the wheat kernels are coming on in, and I think that means that somebody will take them to the warehouse and eventually it will get cycled over to the mill. I'm telling you guys, this is a city. Do not have any doubt about that. This is a full up, straight up city where, like, I truly feel like we're running like a city skyline city at this point. Here, I'm gonna put down a cola juice or water vending spot so people can come and get something to drink because everybody is super duper thirsty all the time. Phew! All right, so where are we now? Let's actually check on our research points. I feel a lot better having like forced my workers to go along the trail they're supposed to. I think a lot of the things are finally starting to be processed that need to be, but I definitely need those crop pickers like working active. Oh, look at how fast they go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I might assign just a few of them to a few different spots soon. And I might actually encourage people not to utilize this trail because I think it'd be a lot faster. Yes, okay. I'm starting to get there, guys. So let's check on how the dead situation's doing. The dead situation's still terrible. So we're gonna need to go ahead and we are gonna need to come down to our incinerator and have a faster incinerator. It's just required. And now we have more sunken ships that we can actually go ahead and get. And you know what? I'm fine with having to sacrifice some of our precious points of research on faster incinerators. Also, everybody is dying of thirst over here. So I'm gonna put in even just a temporary shop. Tropical juice. There's a slushy shop. The slushy shop maybe would be good. All right. That's just there to be there and maybe provide people with some sustenance before they pass out and die on me. All right. Meanwhile, how's the CRISPR? Going. How's my chickens? Can't do my chickens yet. I don't think I can breed a new type of horse, and I'm gonna want to work on that pretty soon. Whoops, Stephanie Starling. Sad zoo stories. I'm sorry. I know my chickens are dead. Alright, so now that the whole saga of the dead chickens is there, let's check in on how my walruses are doing. And I was actually able to get both sets of walruses into our breeding facility. Oh hey, avenge the atrocities. I think we are finally getting to a place where we can run all on our own, but the next step is a legal team. A lot of our animals have been abused, hurt by poachers, or injured in captivity. We plan on going after the culprits and ensure they go to jail. I hate to ask, but could you help us set up a powerful global legal team? So that is actually for Glinda, the animal shelter manager. She needs $100,000. I'm gonna pin that real fast, and we're gonna come back to that to make sure she's not trying to go after us because my chickens are dead. Yes, and we have the new type of walrus! Woo, you guys! Okay, I'm returning the other walruses because we don't need to worry about that anymore. And that is so exciting. In the CRISPR, I actually have some antelope going. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's really exciting to have multiple CRISPRs too. But the walrus means we'll have our orangutans over here soon. Woohoo! All right, and if that's in mind, I hope this woman comes down and like cleans this spot up. And then we're gonna make our orangutans just have this huge chunk over here. I'm very excited about that. All right, new walrus, new walrus. And actually, we're gonna find, there's my management office. And I wanna look at the woman who wants us, okay, to donate $100,000. On the other quest where it's a negative morality, it warns you, so I think it's okay. We'll donate $100,000 to her, and hopefully that means that everything will be all right. We do have death going on. I'm trying to work on that. Oh my gosh, and my meerkat population is out of control. Is my population manager managing that? Yeah, they're supposed to be managing that. I feel like my population manager isn't quite up to par on a lot of these. I think I need to release some penguins and pandas and a whole bunch of the other animals, as well as some chickens. I don't think it's gonna hurt us if I just go ahead and release as many chickens as I can like point my fingers at. And slowly but surely we are working on making things a little better. There's still a lot of dead chickens. I really need to upgrade another thing and get the furnace thing going. Is it managing? Wait, where's the person? Underutilized. Nothing burned. I think they're still collecting. I think that incinerator is just going so constantly. Oh geez. Yeah. Oh my gosh, 45 more animals? So much death. But also I have a lot of old age, so maybe that's what's going on too. Where's my staff member? Jeffrey! Like, I need help. Where are you? Okay, poor Jeffrey. Let's find out where she's going. I think she's collecting chickens. Yeah, she's collecting chickens. All right, Jeffrey's doing her job. It's a very sad, dirty job, but somebody desperately needs to do it. All right, all of those things in mind. Conservation time! Woo! Yay! Let's release some meerkats. All right, let's release some variants of meerkat. All but a couple. There we go. There's a ton of males we can actually release. There's a ton over here too. And then there we go. All right, so now we have 63 meerkats in the wild. And then let's release some chickens. I actually feel like our chickens are doing pretty well. All right, I'm only gonna keep a few of the males. And then we'll release a lot of the females who are not currently like helping us out with eggs and stuff. All right, that should be good on chickens. Oh, we haven't released any cows. I feel like we're getting better about the whole cow fiasco and having a lot of cows, but still. All right, we'll release a bunch of cows. That should help us out. I think, oh, ostrich population is decreasing. Don't worry, we can help that out because I have a lot of ostriches. All right, so we can release some of them. See, guys? And I think we can even release like a ton of monkeys. Yeah, there's a lot of monkeys we can go ahead and help out with. And then a bunch of these females. And then a couple of those. And a couple of these. Boom. Yeah, so that really, really helps out. And pandas, yes, we can definitely help out with releasing a lot of pandas to the wild, it turns out. I just want to be a little cautious because we do want to work on our special panda breeding programs, and it can be a little tricky. Oh, this is so cute. I really like these little fat pandas. Oh my gosh. It can be a little tricky to kind of like differentiate between the pandas now and then. All right, and where, oh, where are my red pandas? How about those guys, huh? Oh, penguins! Penguins are still extinct in the wild. Oh my gosh, we can help. Trust me, we can really, really help. All right, let's see. Yeah, 3 of those guys. Oh my gosh, we have so many male emperor penguins. Yeah, we're doing fine on penguins. They are breeding no problem in captivity with us. And I think the seals are even doing pretty good. Yeah, we can release a couple variants of the seals. Yeah, check that out. Oh, the Komodo dragons. I know for a fact we have too many Komodo dragons. And also, fun fact, in real life, they like to eat their young. So probably a good idea to release some of those. And we can actually release a few of our peafowl. I want to use caution with this option. But we do have a few. I wish the variants had names. Or at least like number or something. And then, oh, the population of platypus is really struggling, but we can help with that too. Oh my gosh, so we can actually release, hopefully this does a great job for like, I don't know, our PR. We may have dozens of dead chickens, but we just released 28 platypus into the wild, so please let that help us out. And these ducks, oh my gosh, the ducks are doing it again. Why do I have so many ducks all the time? Oh, and my minks are stuck. All right, what are you guys doing here, huh? I've got more baby minks incoming. That's really fun. All right, so we need orangutans down here. That is definitely incoming with this new walrus baby once it is ready to go. So once people leave tonight, I'm actually going to put the walrus enclosure in. Or not walrus, pardon me, the orangutan enclosure in. And now that we have released a bunch of the chickens, and I am still struggling with so many dead chickens, why don't we go ahead and for this empty area, I don't have anything in, we're going to go and we're going to add in those turkeys from Greenland. Look at the majority of these giant birds. They're like regal chickens, which don't taste as good as normal chickens. Anyway, I want to trade them away for their tastier little cousins. That worries me, Greenland Zoo, but we will go ahead and conduct that trade with Biscuit. And we have 2 turkeys! Thanks for the chickens. We will welcome them into our stews. Hearts. Yes, we will love these chickens and care for them until they are fat and plump. Oh dear. All right, Greenland Zoo, you're worrying me. But now we have turkeys incoming. And let's see if that unlocked. Sheep! Oh my gosh, but we haven't encountered that species yet. So we have to get it from the, from one of the other zoos. Oh my gosh. Okay. And Cuba Zoo. Oh yeah, our alpacas. I can't believe I forgot about our alpacas, you guys. Oh, that's gonna be so exciting. Okay, and actually there's a special panther that we can adopt so that we can keep the variant of panther that we need in our group, I think. All right, we actually need like maybe another panther spot because the panther area is getting too small. That's why there's so much to do. It's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. That's what I chant to myself sometimes to sleep. It's not overwhelming if we take care to go ahead and make notes. And the notes are what keep it being fun instead of overwhelming. All right, we're gonna speed up so that we can go ahead and we can see the pregnancy progress for our brand new walrus. Any minute now it's going to be born, and we can go ahead and celebrate about the fact that, woo, finally we have a new type of walrus. And then we do need to continue to unlock more of the furnaces because so many of our chickens died, and that's a very, very sad thing. Okay, good, another chicken incinerated. I never thought I'd be happy about that, but I am. All right, and then everybody's gonna get out of here so we can actually, like, hopefully very shortly put in. There they go. That's right. Go on, get. All ya, get on, get. This is my spot for orangutans now. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, and then I'll leave a couple spots over there. And then orangutan. Okay, go, go, go before the end of the day. And yes! Okay, so now we have a orangutan spot. Phew! Right in time! So it's going to actually save because the game saves at the end of the day. We made almost $2 million today. I cannot believe that. That's amazing. And, oh no! What? Oh my gosh! Coronavirus in animals? Virus going viral. Your panther has tested positive for a new coronavirus. While the risk of infection between zoo animals and visitors is low because of proximity, the news of the virus might reduce the number of visitors coming in. Should we ignore it or take care of the animal? So no senseless murder, let the animal live. Visitors will drop by 5% for a week. We're gonna go ahead. The zoo popularity has dropped, and now I'm worried about keeping our panthers in too many locations and also trading it away for the alpaca because we might spread something. What the heck? But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this chaotic but wonderful day here in Let's Build a Zoo. If you guys would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.